up, sippers? It's me, Archie the Kool-Aid Man, with another spilled reaction for that ass. But not just any reaction. Nah. And not just any request. Probably one of the most requested tracks that we've had here. Like, I'm looking at the list. Like, I think this and What You Want are probably, oh no, I got a lot of requests, but probably the highest requested song that I've had to date from the Renegades. So I'm all here for it. So let's get something out the way real quick. Before we start this video, y'all gonna have to sip on that like button real quick. I'ma need y'all to pull up a sub. I'ma need y'all to hit them notifications. And I'ma need y'all to enjoy yourselves. Good? Cool. Now that we done got that out the way, let's go ahead and pull up some sipper shoutouts. To start off with, Sunshine Solace. It's been a long time coming. I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, but it's here now. Thank you for the request, and I hope I do it justice. We got videos by Lisa. And this one, I think this one is just dope. Simple, but dope. Words means things. This one I actually got it figured out. I finally got homie's name figured out. He didn't have to tell me, I just read it, honestly. I am LP in the 312. We also got the Low 7 Us Room. Cody Thomas, what up? This one I'm glad that they actually pulled up and requested this because I gave him a sipper shout out last video, but I forgot to get the audio of it. Clafrem bois. Mount Hermit, what it do? Thank you for the request, homie. And then we got Cali 9850. I threw the numbers at the end of that because Cali just sounded a little bit, they would have thought I was shouting out all of California, so I had to make it direct. You feel me? You feel. Chitara pulling up. Miss V, Radon Bay with the cups. Hey y'all know what time it is? What time is it? It's cake time. Y'all, we even got a request from a Pookie. We got a Pookie request, y'all. Stay sipping. I love it. Low Range, I see you. Suzanne, I see you too. JK Lenders, po up. Renegade 999. What's happening? You done made it again, pimp. Lynette, thank you so much for the request, darling. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Patricia O'Brien. Not only do I appreciate the request, but I greatly appreciate you sipping with us. I hope we pulling up flavors that you like. Sun Kissed. Where my soda at? It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Copperbird, actually. We also got Nikita in the building. Rabbit Teapot sipping heavy. Earn Dog, letting everybody know who yard it is. We got Sarah Irwin sipping with us as well, pulling up a sipper request. Massive Sal. Hey, bro, I know you know where them pit bulls at then. Holler at your boy. Lulu Meadow, not Lululemon, Lulu Meadow. And up next, we got... I'm not saying that, so I'ma just call you Junior or JR, but yeah, I'm not saying that. Nope. Kirsten, I hope you got your cups up because we pulling up big this go round. Stay sipping. Tricknology Incorporated. Hey, we in business now, baby. We got Big Sipper Joshua LG, Deb the CPN. I see you. Chad Stewart, Skogie, rolling up a stogie. Hey, told you I was gonna get you. We got you. Pull up. Deadpool Clan, y'all. Pull up. Also pulling up with a sipper request is Scott. Dave Graham sipping big. And Cole Mose sipping big. And we also got the marvelous, the magnificent Johnny Pans pulling up with us. Johnny been repping heavy. Johnny been sipping in the Discord. Johnny been sipping in the lives. You wanna know how to get big sipper status? Holler at Johnny. Stay up. But now that we done got our propers out the way, let's go ahead and stay sipping because today we have the tales of Jenny and Screech. Now, I've been instructed by the Renegades that it is a must that I watch the 13-minute version of this video. So I'm gonna apologize in advance. Ignore the time down there. Just ignore that. I'm gonna need y'all to just ride with me and sip with me on this one. Because if my hunger reaction taught y'all anything, that motherfucker is 30 minutes. Trust you me, I'm going to make sure that every second of that video is worth it. I don't believe in wasting time. I'm real big on managing my time and how I spend my time. So the last thing I want to do is waste your time, the sipper's time. Stay sipping with me. Kool-Aid so good, even the diabetic could drink it. And if your ass ain't sipping, you're tripping. Now let's see what the homie Ren's talking about. Kind of getting Once Upon a Time in Mexico Desperado vibes here already. I'm digging them jeans though. Look at the jeans. Are those Jinkos? Pacos? The hell is he wearing? If I pull up on Ren and he dripped out like that, this is what's gonna happen. Nah, not really. It won't get physical like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably like hand you something to autograph or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Smoke a blunt with you, dap you up or some shit like that. But we gonna keep pulling up.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame?
So off rip, I'm sensing some Stairway to Heaven going on up in here. I'm sensing some woman hold her head and cry. Yeah. I see what the Renegades mean when y'all are talking about like the broken bard and barred core, because again, it's that unorthodox approach. Like at first, I thought he was doing Tweety Bird impersonations or some shit. And then I'm really like, no, he's singing. If Biz Markie could sing, that's the type of effect that he would be. I love storytelling, but I'm also a fan of cadence. And when you approach a song, like when you start a verse harmonizing and then just out of nowhere you switch to spitting bars and then you kind of revert back, I like that because you're keeping me on my toes. You're forcing me to listen. No, and you're forcing me to hear you, not listen, because anybody can listen, but forcing me to hear, and that's what I like.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul.
So we basically got two lost souls going on here. All right, so we're on classic Boy Meets Girl. I want to put y'all on game. If y'all haven't heard a song by Scarface, and it's actually called Boy Meets Girl, listen to that song. You will fall in love with that song. Just off top, you have two people from what sounds like broken backgrounds, lost right now. Is what seems to be going on here, and the paths are gonna cross. Let's just see how. And that's dangerous. It only ends in tragedy. I don't know if that's what we got here because I don't know the story of this song, but I want to see what's going on here. But just based off the brief background that we've gotten from both of these characters, doesn't sound like it's gonna end well. Stay sipping.
As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it. Bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny.
Oh damn, alright, so this ain't no, hey, let me get your number. This ain't even don't be a menace, let me get your number.
Give me your goddamn number. Come on. So, I'm giving you a call about 5 o'clock, alright? Said alright?
This is pure violation. This is a robbery. Damn. All right. So yeah, I'm just about to sit back and watch because I mean, he flipping it like this. I already don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the ride because yeah, I'm not even gonna overthink it too much. We just gonna pull up, stay sipping, and see what happens.
Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, go? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
I gotta bring that back. I'm not even gonna lie because I was listening, I wasn't hearing. I feel like I missed some shit, so I'm gonna have to bring that back. And something else, I noticed in the UK, there's always a lot of talk of blades and not guns. I know there's a ban on guns over there, but like, is that even still a thing, or is it like you gotta be like top of the game in the streets to be able to get access to firearms? Because I feel like majority of the stories and even the films that I see, it's always bats, blades, bottles, clubs, you know what I'm saying? Just real blunt objects and things like that. So I want to know, like, is that the norm over there? Because here in America, it seems like everybody got a strap. So far, what I'm getting from this, we got Jenny, who's taking her walk that she usually does, except this one night when she's walking, she ends up coming across this Screech character, which ends up sending us down, it just sends us spiraling. Let's just say, do we got beautiful fate or a series of unfortunate events?
Fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, go? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London.
Did he kill her? Bro, I don't know if I got that right. Did he kill her? Because he said he swung it. Let me bring that back.
Dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, go? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City.
He fucking killed her, bro. Alright, story time. Back when I was, out running the streets, hustling, doing my damn thing, I would sell weed. And me, like, back in the day, like, I would sell weed, like, I'd be moving all over. Like, I would keep my shit, like, I'd have my shit in a backpack, and I'd be moving all around the city with it. I'm dart busting, dart training my way around to make money. This one day, I was out in the Grove block. I'm always on this block. John West. I'm headed home for the night. I done made my money. I even made a trade on some purple and tan suede forces.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
They were fire, trust me. They were fire. You know what I'm saying? And I still got the shorts that came with them, Joyce. They were fire. As I'm headed back home, I get on the bus. I see a dude who I done met before, like he done tried to cop from me before, but he was already kind of sketchy, you know what I'm saying? I get on the bus, and when I get on, I guess he recognized me from that last interaction. So him and some of his homies got on the same bus that I was on. I'm sitting there chilling, minding my business. They got it in their mind that they obviously gonna try to rob me. So one dude come up, bump into me to start some shit, and start trying to pop off. Yo, I don't give a fuck what I look like. I ain't scared of no man. I ain't scared of nobody. You can do all of this. Tell me what you gon' do, what you bow, what you done did, where you from. That doesn't mean shit to me. You gonna have to show me, bruh. And guess what happened? Now one of them motherfuckers showed me shit. I got the fuck off that bus with my shit still. I say all that to say, just like Jenny, you can be moving around in familiar territory and still get rolled up on and still get tried. That's why you gotta have your head on a swivel at all times. No lacking. And always have something on you. Ladies, mace, blade, pistol, anything. Keep something on you, please. Because these dudes is weird as fuck out here. And there's nothing that hurts my soul more than seeing children and women fall victim to these sick motherfuckers out here.
Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Looks like we're on part 2 of this thing. I'm definitely interested to see where this is about to go, because the first story went somewhere that I didn't think that it was about to go. And I think it kind of just serves as that reminder of don't jump the gun and assume things. Sit back and let shit play out. I'm still learning. And I'm gonna give props to Ren's storytelling, and more so to the fact the storytelling that's not involving himself. There's 2 types of stories. There's one where you're involving yourself, or where you're telling someone else's story, or from a different perspective. It's easier to write when you're the subject, but when you're not the subject and you're genuinely creating something from scratch, that's tough. So when I see it get put the way that it's being done here, I can't do nothing but respect that shit. The saddest song sounds so beautiful. It's a weird dichotomy. Yeah, y'all excuse me. I protect my feels and shit, but I can get emotional, and I ain't gonna lie. This one's bringing it, you know what I'm saying? This one's doing it to you, boy. So, hey, we're going to hold it together. We're going to keep it in, but we also going to bring this back so we can get this full second part. Stay
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in. Please open the...
Yeah, he on his Scarface shit. He on his Scarface, Eminem, Slick Rick shit with this one right here. For real. Because, first off, I like the setting. I like how we're still kind of like in the ghettos and things. Like, environment says everything. And this song wouldn't hit the same if he was doing this in a penthouse. If he was doing this in a mansion. You know what I mean? Even in the woods. As scary as the woods can be, this setting is perfect. I need the concrete. I need the alleys. I need the trash cans. I need the trash bags. I need all of that. Setting is very key here. And also something that I'm picking up on, a lot of renegades have been putting me on to the fact that Ren started out busking in the streets. I didn't even know what the hell busking was, but apparently that's like live performing in the street with the band, and Ren was doing that, and that's evident in these videos while listening to these songs. If you just listen to the way he's strumming his guitar, that's street play. That's not studio play. So Ren isn't one to polish shit up for the studio. He gonna play that shit off a feel. At least that's what I can tell, and at least that's what I'm gathering from just the way, from just looking at his fingers, the way he strums the guitar, the way there's kind of like that hesitation before you get to the next note. Bro, this is feeling. I can see why Ren and the industry didn't get along. It takes a special mind and a special type of person and a special team, a special brand to be able to work with somebody like Ren. When you're once in a generation the way that this dude is, you can't just go to Sony. You can't just go to Warner Bros or anything like that. Unique people need unique situations. Stay sipping.
Where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away.
Oh, hold on, we got props. Wait, we got props. We got props. I love props. I love props. So far, are y'all feeling for Screech at all right now? I know it's probably like a dumb question. I know we are pretty much on a drink. I know we are right now drinking a nice tall cup of fuck that motherfucker. But I want to know, is there anybody out there really feeling for Screech so far? Because as of right now, that's a quadruple hell no.
Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
Y'all know people like this. Y'all know people like that. When they need you, it's, oh, I love you. Oh, I need you. And then the second that they don't get what the fuck they want to hear, fuck you, motherfucking bitch.
You dirty bitch!
Cancel that shit out your life before it's too late. Protect this first.
For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like a...
First of all, bro, that's where you fucked up at. Didn't Columbo teach you anything, bro? You do not challenge the law or the feds, bro. Especially if he been having a hard day. But it sounds like we're about to get the cops' perspective on this as well before he ran into Screech, so I'm gonna bring that back a tad and we gonna stay sipping and see what he on.
And upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
That's how you do that shit, bro. That's how you do that there. Don't just tell me, bro. You gotta show me in some type of form. He knows that. He knows, like, yo, I'm giving you a one-shot performance. I have to be able to convey what I'm saying. I have to be able to get my point across. I'm just amazed at something as simple. We've seen guitars get turned into guns and stuff like that before, but the way that he The way that he just did that though, I said it once and I'ma say it again. That's soul, bro. Music isn't just music. Music is spiritual. Music is therapy. Music is everything. And there's nothing that pisses me off more than people who just treat music as a cash grab. It's more than just words over a beat. I need the verses to be taken just as serious as the hook. And then I need that to be taken just as serious as the beat. And then I need the performance to be taken just as serious as all of that shit. Because when you put it together, guess what? You got the best fucking goulash you could ever have in your life.
Message!
Oh, if y'all don't know what goulash is, pull up in the comments. Me or a sipper will put you on. Pull up.
Story it ends.
Oh, wait. Okay, I didn't catch that. Let's bring that back real quick. Hold on.
Fucking Screech! Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Yeah, that is what happened. The camera drop. Yes, bro. Ren say, hey, fuck a Oculus and Meta. VR right here, motherfucker. I can dig it. Hey, work with what the fuck you got, man. Give us those visuals. Society loves POV. Have y'all not seen Hardcore Henry? Woo, shit go hard. And yo, and this may sound like really off the wall, but that cadence at first when he first started talking about Richard automatically took me back to DJ Freak Nasty. The cadence of when Ren started talking about Richard, the cadence of that reminded me of DJ Freak Nasty.
I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip.
Let me know if I'm the only one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping, but yeah, y'all, this is just what I do. Even in movies and shit like that. Like, I'm the motherfucker pointing out, oh, that's such and such from so-and-so. Oh, she was in such and such. Oh, that is that motherfucker. That's me.
Story it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart.
Dang.
An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Nah, I'm bringing that back. I'm sorry. That is too fucking beautiful. Listen to them. Stop, Red, stop, bro. You ain't gotta do them like that, man. Slow down, Augustus. Save some room for later. Like, bro. Ren, I'm surprised you not obese, bro, because you be eating. You stay eating, dog. Say, man. Say, bro. I gotta bring it back. I wish my fingers moved that fast on the guitar. They only move that fast when dealing with women, but Yeah. Hospital socks are comfortable as shit!
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstained sheets, our lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Story time. When I was 13 years old, I got caught on fire. My little bro lit me on fire from the waist up. Like, it fucked me up. I had first, second, third degree burns, my face, my body. Like, I had to wear pig skin. It was bad. There was a tube up my nose. I was breathing off of a balloon. They had a tube in my dick. I couldn't even feel myself using the restroom. My lips were like swollen 4 times the size they are now, which tells you how big them some bitches were. They even messed up my IVs to where when I was coming back from the restroom to go back to my bed, I had just left a full trail of blood the whole way. My stomach shrunk to the point where I could eat like 1 French fry and be full. So it's real scary just waking up in the hospital. Like, I remember laying on the table when they were cutting off my clothes, and I remember them giving me the morphine, and then the next thing I'm out. Like, I felt like I thought I died, honestly. Until I woke up in the hospital, I thought I died. But waking up in the hospital and doing this whole bit, it triggered that story in my mind there, y'all. So sorry if you felt like it didn't have anything to do with what we got going on here, but hey.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you of the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark.
So now we get to the boy meets girl part of it, and she meets some asshole who putting hands on her. Yeah, I don't like this bitch. And by bitch, I mean the guy putting his hands on the female, not the female. Keep your hands off the ladies, bro. Keep your hands off the ladies.
Out at 16, a semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Why you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why you lying to me, Violet?
God damn, this motherfucker is sadistic. I'm gonna have to sick Mr. Crockett on him. And shout out to whichever hospital allowed Ren to actually shoot this in. That's very dope and very cool to be able to just give him accessibility to be able to walk around and shoot this. It was weird though, when they got that shot of the stairs going up, it made me think of Major Payne in the house where the trophies were. Maybe that's just subconsciously the 90s running right back to the forefront of my fucking brain again. I'm wondering where we're going with it, because I don't know what Violet has to do with Jenny and Screech, or if that's just something separate, but we're gonna finish because right now it sounds like these are two different separate stories.
The devil comes to dance. Violet, why you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached, fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke.
First off, as always, Ren coming through with the superb acting. Fuck the Leonardo DiCaprio argument. This motherfucker needs an Oscar, my guy. But then that flow. Bro went from Wyclef to Method Man on this bitch. Like, just listen to that bar structure again. Just look at how he flipped that. I give props to Scarface and Slick Rick for telling stories. And I don't know if maybe this is like a UK thing, but the way Ren progresses through his stories is kind of like how Slick Rick does it, if y'all are familiar.
Violet, why you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached, fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
So no relation to Jenny and Screech, just an abusive relationship, it seems like. And I'm looking at the robe and I'm looking at the setting. Sippers, let me know, are we in the same location or close to the same location that High Ren was shot? And I'm only saying that because of the hospital robe and, you know, how we were kind of in that hospital earlier. And I don't know, it's just, I'm seeing some similarities there. So y'all can let me know in the comments if that happens to be the case. But yeah, it looks like homie's bender turned into murder, and that's sad.
Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London city, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London city, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Asking the question throughout the whole damn thing, wondering what the fuck the connection is, to the point where I feel like there isn't one. Figuring, all right, we just got 3 dark stories thrown together. The first 2, yeah, obviously connected because of who was involved, and then we get to the third one and it's like, all right, this is just some chick with an abusive relationship that kind of fits the novel. But then yeah, sorry y'all, like I've seen my mom go through like a lot of abusive relationships to the point where that shit kind of like trickled down to us. So like I've yeah, that shit hits a bit harder than it fuck. I wasn't expecting that though. When he was talking about going back to understand how we got to where we were, I thought it was like, okay, just the story of how we got, or how Violet got in the hospital. But he was telling the story so good that I had forgot that Violet was in the hospital. Like, I was so caught up in the story, I legitimately forgot that that's where the story started, was her sitting in the hospital bed. We think she's dead. They take her to the hospital. She dies, but gives birth to 2 kids, twins, who obviously you look at their parents and where they came from and how they came up. Like, when I started this, before I even knew any of this, broken, lost souls, tormented, traumatized, all of that. Jenny's walking, comes across a stranger kills her. He ends up getting killed by the cops 1 street over. Turns out they're fucking brothers and sisters, bro. I'm sorry, y'all, give me a minute. I ain't crying on camera. Fuck that. Yeah, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm about to, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull up to the, we'll go ahead and pull up the cup rating, y'all. I'm sorry if I fucked up the end of this video. My bad, y'all. Pull up, sippers. Let's go ahead and pull up that cup rating so y'all can get y'all's ass to bed or to work or whenever you watch this shit. And the first thing I'm pulling up with is the song. Off top, I'm gonna give it a 5. I felt like the story was very sneaky, kind of like sipping Hennessy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, kind of like the greatest moment in time that you don't appreciate until you get to the end. That's how I'm sipping with this. And something that crept up on me once I got to the end as well was that this song is more about the story than it is the bars. See, a lot of times we get too technical and too intricate with the way we analyze music that we end up ruining the experience for ourselves. This ain't about punchlines. This isn't about double entendres, triple entendres, or none of that bullshit. This is about the story. And I was locked in. P.S. Don't base the way that you critique artists off of one artist. For instance, like if you have a favorite rapper, don't compare everybody that you listen to your favorite rapper. Allow yourself to, you know what I'm saying, diversify your taste buds. And it's wild because at first listening to it, I was thinking that the story was simple, basic, real plain Jane, like, because we've heard these type of stories before from artists. We've heard similar stories like this from artists before. And we've seen them kids in Hostel do this every day like it's finger painting. But as the story unfolds, you realize it's a lot deeper than you think. And no bullshit, I think this may be the best and saddest ending to a storied song that I've probably ever heard in my life, next to only Boy Meets Girl by Scarface. Link is in the description. These are also the only 2 storied songs that's actually brought a tear to my eye on first listen. And even after I listen to them, they still hit you in the feels pretty hard. If not, slap Who Raised You. And I'm gonna have to give Ren his cups on this. Dude is bringing musical sounds to the industry that we haven't heard since Biz Marquee, Dougie Fresh, and the Fat Boy. That's wild singing and spitting his shit. That's a feat if you ask me. Now we gonna pull up with the video. Keep it Kool-Aid, I'm gonna give the video a 5 as well. Now if these were broken up individually, I would not be feeling the same way. If I had to watch the tale of Jenny, Screech, and Violet like all by themselves, I probably would have given them like a 3 or a 4 because it's just that damn good. And the anticipation and wanting more would have killed me. And actually, I probably would have been surprised each time I got the next song. I'm sure just like y'all, you didn't realize you were at the end of the song until you were at the end of the song. Like if the tale of Jenny dropped, I would have been surprised as hell once I got the tale of Screech. And then when Violet dropped, I would have been completely thrown off. So the fact that I was able to consume this video with all 3 parts together was huge because separately, I do not think it would have been the same. This is also another one-shot masterpiece that deserves 5 cups. We've seen plenty of one-shot performances from Ren, but though there's movement, there's not really much location change. On this one, while the cameraman is doing his thing, Ren is also moving around. Ren's walking, he's walking through buildings, he's walking down alleys. That adds a different level of immersion to the video. It brings us in. It does things that the song by itself would not be able to do. We need those visuals. We need those facial expressions that Ren is giving us in this video for all of that to fully translate and for us to feel it. And no bullshit, Ren's location scouting is probably second to only dope ass anime. And I don't notice a lot of sets. The closest to an actual set that I probably saw, like maybe like somewhat of like a stage or anything similar to that, would be back on 74. Another thing that really do these videos justice is Ren's facial expressions. He's a master at that. And I'm sure a lot of you other reactors and sippers who watch reactions have probably heard other reactors point this out as well. The facial expressions that homie gives us throughout these videos is a very big deal. And I'm gonna leave it up to y'all to let me know if he's underrated, overrated, getting his proper respects on that, getting his flowers on that. I'm gonna need y'all to let me know, because if not, I'm gonna give him to him. Homie is killing. And then when the vid itself is just as poetic as the scripture and the instrumental, fucking genius work. So yeah, there you have it. Song 5, video 5. If you agree or disagree, pull up in the comments and let me know. And while you're doing that, also check the description, because I have the Discord link in there for you as well, so y'all can sip with us on the clock or off the clock. We sipping year round around here. You feel me? Also, if you loving the flavors that I'm pulling up, sip a like, pull up a sub, hit them notifications so you don't never miss a batch of that. And as always, y'all, Kool-Aid so good even the diabetic can drink it. Your ass ain't sipping, you're tripping. I catch y'all on the next one.